All right, guys. Good morning. Good to see y'all. Honestly, really boring. Welcome in. Knee. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. We're gonna get started here. Sorry, I'm a tad bit late on the on jumping on the stream and actually starting it. So, you got your coffee? I do too. Not feeling too well, as you might be able to hear into my voice a little bit. Yeah, I don't even know if I have COVID or what. Whatever my wife has, I'm essentially just catching it. So, whatever. Will I get over it? No. But life goes on. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, we're gonna drown out some of those sick feelings with some good old Burn Forest, Ontario. Let me turn off this heater that's next to me. I might actually turn it on a little later, but... Man, I'm gonna have to show you guys my room sometime. My wife just got me, it's crazy. My wife got me these coins that, 'cause when I was in the military, I got awarded like coins, like, you know, different commanders would give me coins and stuff like that as like an award. And I got a lot of them actually. And then I have a lot of patches that went on my flight uniform. And they're like, I have them like all posted on this wall. It's really cool. I'll have to show you guys sometime. But welcome in, W. Thank you, man. I hope I do too. We will survive. You guys are probably hearing a little bit of stuff in the background. My wife was in the... I think she's draining the tub or something like that right now. We're both kind of sick. So, thank you, honestly. I appreciate that. All right, let's get cracking here. Town storage in Albany River? Really? Okay, let's go do this. Wait, hold on. Town storage. It's snowing for you outside? It's here too. Yeah, it's snowing here as well. Yeah, I think so. I don't need to do support the local rangers yet. I don't need to do gold rush yet. Do this hay bales. This is preventative care. No, I don't need to do this. Never mind. I don't need to do this now. I definitely need to do. This is what I need to do. But first off, before I do this, I actually need to grab some long planks here, because we have to create 2 more consumables, which I need. Oh, what is that? I definitely need long planks, or I think it's medium planks or long planks. I'll have to check when I get there. So a little bit later into the stream, I'm going to talk about, kind of funny, I'm going to talk about a YouTube video that I saw regarding a Reddit post. And I thought the take... What? Dude, what is going on here? This is like death, this little spot right here. That's where I busted my tire last time, if you remember. But yeah, the take on it, on this certain subject, was just so off. And I won't say who it is, but I have to at least comment on what the person said, because it's absolutely ridiculous. Maybe I should start getting, you know what I start doing? Maybe I should start like doing segments of the stream where I just do reactions against what people say on Reddit. I was thinking that, like, maybe I should just do takes on things. Get real controversial. But I don't know. I don't think that's really me. I'm not into making beef, but you're invested in this idea. What's up, Tukazuki? Good morning. I pretty much probably could make a whole YouTube channel out of it, yeah. You're probably right. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We might be using the Freightliner for a long time coming forward. I kind of want to see how well it holds up in British Columbia, like up the hills and stuff. On Season 10. I don't know if we're going to get to Season 10 anytime like soon. Probably finish Season 9, and then pretty much we're buttoned up right up against Season 12. But hey, we can use it in Season 12 too, so there is that. I don't know why that's there. But I'm not going to mess with it. Let's go see... Let's go see what we have over here. What I need... I'm pretty sure I need, like, metal rolls. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need metal rolls, and then I need... Okay, so I need 2 metal rolls, 3 long planks. Wow. Let me just check how many of these I actually need. No. None. 1. 2. Wait a second, let's go up here. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, it's sand, sand. Oh, that's a good thing I scrolled down. Yeah, good thing I scrolled down on that one. Okay, so far 2. Timber, timber now. No. Hay bales, we'll do that later. No. No. Okay, so it's essentially 3, because... Where's my tasks? Oh. I have to go to the other map. Yeah, it's 3. So I need, yeah. Is there any metal rolls here? None. Nunzo. Yikes, dude. Do I have something over here? I do. Okay, that's fine. I'll bring one of those over. Go back to 114. I'm just gonna say this. The controversial topic. I wonder if I should just use the 5.66 here. You know what? Maybe. Yeah, I'll use it for one of them. Why not? Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna get him to the gateway real quick. And then I'll turn around and grab the other one. Have you ever played? I don't allow links. So I can't see what you said there. Oh man, I hope I even can make it. I hope I even can make it through here. This truck is floating through this stuff, dude. Not a link, but it's a fun game. I don't even... It says, have you ever played? And then, yeah, it doesn't even say a title. What game is it? Yeah, I didn't even see a title there. What game is it? actually going to sit back a little bit. Oh. Yeah, we'll talk about this little, this funny take on something I thought was kind of hilarious a little bit later. It's called Beaming Drive. It's basically called DOT. Okay. I haven't tried it. I heard there was a couple people on the Discord talking about it. Yeah, there's a couple folks on the Discord talking about it. So I'll have to check it out. They were talking about this one area where it was kind of like a tightrope, or basically like a switchback, a cliff switchback. It was very narrow. Phew, look at that thing. Look at that suspension crunching. Has the same off-road physics, does it really? It's making you nervous? So Nee, this is actually on the same topic that we're going to talk about here in 30 minutes. Right here. Doing stuff like this. How this is so controversial. Tad bit more realistic for off-road vehicles? Really? I'm gonna have to check out some gameplay. I wonder how popular it is. Because this is the first time. What is controversial? Overloading? Yeah. That is the controversial subject here at matter at hand. Apparently. Wow, dude, I'm actually kind of struggling. What's up, Jigsaw? Welcome in. Alright, I think we're good. I think we got high gear. I think we're good. Just a sandbox simulator? No real game mechanics? I'm not sure. I honestly have no clue. Its main deal is that it has realistic dents and crash physics. Oh, nice. Have any of you guys played it? Other than, honestly? Alright, time to drink some coffee. Oh, I mean, it has game mechanics. You're just talking about game design. There's no game design. It's just a sandbox. Time to get some gas. Deliver some cargo. Wow. Guess I didn't use much of that, huh? Whatever. You know, actually, this is a good truck to do speed runs in. It's very stable. It's high range gearbox, 6 gears. It's actually pretty fast. It can basically sustain 6 gear a lot of times. Its high gear is pretty fast too. The only thing is the steering is not that great. Steering is kind of slow. Look at all these trucks over here. Oh. Alright, let's get this out of here. Just let this chill here. Let's go back. Bring this other set, and then I need to bring, oh, what's it called? Metal rolls. Which I'll do that with either the dairy or the P12. Yeah, dairy or P12. Oh yeah, the good old logging missions are coming up too, so those are going to be really fun. Can't wait, you know. Oh. Nothing can harm me anymore. Farming is done. So glad. I'm so glad about that. Honestly, man, I'm really glad that they're not doing farming in season 12. I don't like logging now too. I do. I think logging's okay. I think it's okay. It's probably one of the more challenging... it's probably one of the more challenging pieces of cargo, actually. Logging's alright. Okay, shoot. Let's see here. Is it dairy spec? Ooh, do we use the dairy special right now? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, I'm not gonna get myself flipped over here. I think mediums are probably the hardest, actually. I'm gonna say that outright. I think mediums are the hardest hardest load of logs you have in the game. But I'm gonna say, actually, I'm gonna say if you're not using, I say pending you're not using like an Airmatsu Forster, you know, like a Kenworth. I'm actually gonna put, yeah, just do that. That's 3's fine. I'm good. 3. I only need 3. Let's go this way. Oh, the M word. You talking about Mastodon? Or the Mastodon? Honestly, I feel like, you know, SD1 showed me this this mod that kind of like compacts cargoes, right, for like smaller trucks to use. I think like what I think would be cool is if the small logs were like, or short logs were like really short, to where they could be transported on the smaller trucks, like the 4x4s. Frost, welcome in. That'd be sweet. You know the other game? Oh, Mud Runner. Mud Runner. Just put it in high and just stop all the fancy dancy stuff. Whoa, dude. Whatever that was. You know what? I don't even have the good engine on here. That's actually something we're going to go get on here. Dude, look at this. This is craziness. This is why I don't use auto with this truck. Look, I'm in auto, I'm in 4th. As soon as I throw it in high gear. This is what the issue. This is the issue with this. Is you cannot get good off-road pace unless you're in high gear. High gear or low plus with diff locks. You throw auto on here, and yeah, let's just look how slow we're going. Not even downshifting. Everything's okay. Punch high, and then you immediately just take off. This is ridiculous. Should I take that shortcut? Yes, maybe yes. Let's go. Turn. I need to do to much better add-ons. Attachments, rear crane, for instance. Ooh, rear crane. That's interesting. You can also choose which kind of logs you transport. Oh, that is interesting. That is very interesting. I heard the logging trailers are just much better. Short mediums, long logs have a certain amount of wood units, and you can choose whatever to deliver. Oh. That's interesting. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. But yeah, guys, excuse me today. I'm going to be sniffling and, yeah, all the other jazz. So I apologize in advance. Hopefully it's not too bad. Imagine playing MR then not wanting to get back into SR anymore. Ooh. You know the crazy thing is, do you think that's ever happened to somebody? Wait, what am I doing? Alright, whatever. Little detour to these towers that you never use. You did MR, but you got fed up with just logs. That may happen to you, so so I will stay rather quiet. You know, I wonder what Saber was thinking when they made these towers. And literally, I was wondering like what they thought we were gonna do. Like, how do I say this, man? Maybe it would have been cool. I need to turn on this cooler. There we go. You know, maybe it would have been cool for like multiplayer where like, you know, I go from this water tower here or like this water tower here and I'm pushing water into these towers, right? Because they're all connected, these booms, right? I think they're connected. And then people just pick them up here and then deliver them. For like, yeah. Maybe for multiplayer it's a good idea because there's not that much quantity. No, only the one and the odd ones? Wait, what do you mean? Oh gosh, I gotta move these trucks, dude. Look at all these. I just have a plethora of vehicles just sitting around here. The even numbers are connected. Oh. Oh yeah, I agree. I can say I felt that way with the World of Warcraft, actually. I don't know if it was just being dumbed down. So wait, which one is the even ones then? That's the thing. So like, look, you can't tell which one's evens. Do you know what I'm saying? Until you're doing the missions. So how dumb is that? But yeah, I mean, that'd be the only use case for these water towers. And then the thing is, they don't even hold that much. Like, you can't even really transfer that much. They're blocking the door? Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so we gotta go like this, make 1, 2, and trace. Alright. I probably should go back and get this engine. Let's go do that. Before I forget. Because I think we might pull some... Maybe we'll pull some long logs with this thing at some point. You know, I honestly, I don't even really need the big engine on this thing, to be honest. Oh, that's what you were told? Yeah, I don't... I just think it's, I was very confused. First time playing through, I was very confused, but I think quickly I understood that it just was not a good idea to go to a tower, transfer water, and then like go to another location and pull water out. Yeah, I just didn't think that was a good idea. I mean, literally the fastest way to put out this stuff is you have an infinite amount here, and then yeah, look how simple this drive is. Like boom, 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 right? And then yeah, on the next map, it's pretty easy too. So it's like why send water to all these other water boons? It's just an out of the way thing. Maybe it's just meant to confuse people. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking just multiplayer. I'm thinking like somebody's just shuttling water to the boons, but maxing them out, and then someone's coming in, picking it up, and then basically same thing, just back and forth, right? Hey Ryan, welcome in. Good to see you. That's right, I need to do that that contest. Maybe I'll do it with like the F750 or something like that. Should get the Lodestar over there. That'd be a good one to do it with real quick. I'm gonna complete all these tasks before I do anything now. You know, I think it's kind of sad, is that I do think, isn't it 2 fuel? What do you mean? Could have been a different system that they got changed, but they left them because they were finished, maybe. One fuel to the warehouses? It might be. All right, there's the 280. Wait, what mission are you talking about here? Are you talking about like an actual contract or something? Two fuel. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually grab some of these probably, huh? Service spare parts. The contest. Let's go check, actually. No, actually, no, that's different. I'm talking about the one in the burn forest. I'm talking about this one. Different contest, sorry. Mountaineering, which is basically a race down around here, I think. Basically, you race down this way, and I think over, and I'm not sure if it comes back up. No, dude, you're fine. You're fine. I should have actually mentioned which one I was on. It's actually my bad. Does this have fuel? Doesn't. This is actually a good opportunity to bring fuel over. Yeah, this is actually a good opportunity to bring fuel over with the dairy spec. Yeah, this is actually good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check to see if there's like a lot of fuel I need. Which one? So I just need... So it's 3. Because I don't think you get fuel anywhere else. Packaged sand. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Timber for locals. This is not anything. Hay bales, no. This is medium pipes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Might as well just bring this over there. Or I could actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna leave him here. I'll grab this right here. We'll just bring this stuff over. Bring some stuff over, I guess, now. It's like this. Let me check what this task is. It's called package sand. Consumables. 2 package sand there. How much I have down here? 4? I'm gonna need a lot more package sand too. Kind of sad for this next part. Okay, so I can definitely bring those in. Consumables, package sand, and I'll bring 3 fuel, I think. Yeah. So let's go here. 114 SD. Yeah. Bring some of this material in, I guess. Yeah, there's sand at the railway. I think I might bring it with the P12. He has a high saddle on him right now. That's probably what I can do, is just kind of shuttle that over. Or I'll just go get it myself. See, I'm at this phase in the playthrough where I'm thinking about getting my vehicles already back to the garage. It's weird. This is how I start thinking at the end of the playthrough. I'm thinking of how fast I can get my vehicles back at the end of everything. Okay. These like getting caught everywhere. It was not a joke. It was not a joke. We're going to talk about this shortly. When we get some more people in the chat, we're going to talk about this. This is based upon a YouTube video I saw, which was in reference to a Reddit post. And I had to turn the video off because I just thought it was just a ridiculous argument. I just thought it was just ridiculous. But that's just me. Actually, yes, I need to grab these. That's what I came here for. I don't know why I thought I was going for something else. Okay. I guess let's pick up a sip of fuel here. I'm gonna grab these go back, grab these consumables, the 3 of them. And then we'll roll out. Yo, Golden, welcome in. Thank you for that follow. No, there's a good amount of following that believes, that prescribes to this way of thinking, to be honest, Jigsaw. There is quite a bit. But I still find it very funny. Especially the comparison. Whenever I tell you the comparison, it's kind of just a ridiculous comparison. What's up, Golden? You just got the game over the holidays. You love Spin Tires and Mud Runner. Nice, dude. So you played the other ones. Nice. You watched most of my YouTube videos already? Really? Wait, hold on a second. You watched most of my YouTube videos already? Wow, man. That is awesome. That's a lot of videos to watch. There's like 300 on there. Welcome in, man. I'm glad you got the game. I hope you've been enjoying it too. I'd like to hear your thoughts on what do you think so far compared to Mud Runner, Snow Runner, Spin Tires, etc. You can watch a lot while you work. It's awesome. What am I doing here? Consumables. And then I'll just overstack this. Or I'll just put this on the cab or whatever controversial thing I have to do, you know? Imagine they think it's parallel to cheating. You're on the right track, Frost. You're on the right track. But yeah, we'll talk about it. We will talk about it. Man, I should start calling like reactions by NP or something like that. Make a whole new YouTube channel and just like hunt down crazy posts on the internet and just make comments on them. It's very addictive. Has a lot more variety. Other games are very lumber focused. Yeah, it is very addictive. A lot more options too, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's funny. This is a single player game too. Okay, let's pin that. Okay, cool, let's go. The people who have an issue with this, are they OSHA employees? No, they are not. They are not OSHA employees. You just finished Michigan and you're in Alaska. So far impressed at how different each map feels. Nice, man. Those are some of the best maps. Michigan, Alaska, Tamir. Still to this day, they're like my favorites. You took a shortcut and you gained nothing. You experienced a hollow victory. Yeah. Yeah, Yukon was painful. The cabin bug. Ooh. Yeah, the cabin bug. Definitely back in the day, the cabin bug was pretty crazy. Oh, they're more than slightly sketchy. I mean, the things we do in this game are insane. They would never be done in real life, right? You weren't sure why you needed spare tires until you got to Alaska? You drive too fast on icy roads? Power sliding a lot in a twin steer? Nice, dude. Exciting and terrifying at the same time. That's a good description. I like that. Exciting and terrifying all at the same time. One second, guys. I will be right back. Make sure you don't let the cats down here. Alright, good. Alright, we're back. Oh man, I didn't even have what am I thinking here? Not even having borderless. Okay. So you haven't done much overloading as of yet. Personally, you can see real life trucks stack higher than we can, so you don't have an issue with that? Nice, man. I normally don't do a lot of overstacking, but I think I'll do like one. I'm down with doing like one. Because, I don't know. What do I do? I need to figure this out. I want to drop some of this stuff off, actually. I probably need to... Yeah, I want to drop some of this fuel off at these places. So I'm going to go do this right now. Just so I can clear up some space. Not have to just drop this here. And then I'll just do this as I go. Yeah, and then we'll just come back. Yeah, after I deliver this task and we complete this task, I'll pull up the post if I can still find it. Oh wow. Actually having issues. I probably should slow down in this corner. This is definitely where it just likes to turn you over right here. But yeah, pretty much the extent of my overstacking is like this. I'll put an extra piece on my cab, and that's pretty much it. Sometimes I'll load it up. Come on, freight, let's go. Overloading is the only fun thing that's been left in this game. It definitely spices things up. It definitely spices things up. I don't know, I still enjoy pulling normal cargo with like an underpowered truck like this. It's still fun. You just had popcorn for breakfast? You didn't overstack, but you really didn't take shortcuts. If it wasn't a line on the map, you didn't take it. Hit the frozen axle bug? What? Wait, like legitimately? Like for frozen axle? Like you couldn't even bust it. What truck was this? You'll stack 7 metal beams on your semi-trailer? No ocean specter? That's funny. Tega. Yeah, usually could hardly move at all. Really? I usually just shift low gear and then it'll just come out. That's usually what I do. Okay, let's do this now. I might go around and just deliver this stuff to these locations just to get this out of my bed, so I can continue doing these tasks. I don't know. We'll see. Second weather station. I don't know where that's at. I think that might be up north. Oops. Now I'm not so green anymore, so task asks for 2 metal beams. You know I'm stacking it. Not even in low, really. Where's the other one? Is it up there? Where's the second weather station at? I think it actually might be locked. I'm not sure. Oh, over there. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't want to run all the way over there right now. Where's my F-750 at? Do I have my F-750 around here somewhere? Maybe he can come get this. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll pass it off to F-750 here in a second. We're going to go after this water boom. I'm going to basically grow up here and grab 2 package sand from here. And then, yeah. So I'll just come right back up this route to the road. It's a good way to get there. Go through. Go through. Up. Up. Then get gas, of course. Alright, let's turn around. No revs either? That's weird. That's really weird. Did anyone get their trailer back out after delivering the industrial boiler at the Tega factory? You mean the Tatra factory? Yes, I did. So the thing is, yeah, I did. I got it out. I had to use a large crane. I had to use a large crane to get it out. It was kind of like glitched within like the structure, because the structure like built right. So you kind of have to be careful about how you position your trailer when you go in. But yeah, I got it out. It wasn't fun. I got it out for the purpose of like just selling it on my first playthrough. To have a clean map, yeah, I got it out. But in hindsight, I probably just would have deleted it. But at the time, I just wanted money. And selling trailers is literally the easiest way to get money. Or one of the easiest, right? I need using a large crane, blasphemy. Yeah, it was actually on the 605R too. I brought the 605R down with a large crane and pulled it out. That was tough too. That was actually, it took me a while. Like it was in there and I was like backing up and like taking runs to try to like jar it out. So yeah, it was definitely a nice task. Kept winching and swapping trucks. Yeah, that's a good way to do it too. Oh wow, it actually went into high gear. How about that? You know, for an engine this small, look at this. Like I'm pulling 4.6, 4.7. It's insane. That's insane. It kind of goes to show you that usually a lesser engine isn't necessarily a better pick. Like the numbers, I think, for efficiency are just not going to be as good if you're just constantly pulling numbers like that are similar to the next up. But unfortunately, we don't have a next up engine. This is it. 145. $145. This is when you know there's an issue. Look, I'm in 4th gear. I'm having trouble climbing this grade right now. I had to shift down. I had to shift down. That's funny. But like, honestly, I think you give this truck a better engine and I don't know, I think it might start turning heads. In my small opinion. This is called the Freightliner 114 SD. So you haven't actually got the upgrades for it yet because they're in Alaska, but it's really not that great of a truck, I would say. I like it because it's kind of got a huge underdog. But yeah. Until the climb with the load. Oh yeah, it's going to, it definitely has its struggles. What's up, Torpedo? Welcome in. You've been dragging your feet on getting the 605R. You've been having fun with the trickier maps, figuring out what truck to use in the right situation. I know it's at some point. Yeah. I think when you get the 605, I mean, you're going to see its power. It's powerful. It has its uses for sure. Good morning, Joe. Welcome in. Sometimes a bigger engine creates a little bit more tire slip. That's true because you can actually slip through. If you can create tire slip, but then you actually had traction to carry you forward, then it's good. Oh, here we go. Let's see if I can even pull up this hill. Look at this. Yeah, I'm sending all the power to the back axles right now. Low minus. There we go. There we go. Let's go. All right, I'm cool. I can get back in all-wheel drive now. Let's try a low high. Good morning, Larpup. Welcome in. You've been trying not to skip ahead, although I did fight the Cola to get the F750. Oh, you went to Cola to get the F750? Yeah, that's a pretty awesome Scout. Good morning, man. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Good to see you, man. Glad you could stop in. Yeah, when you get the engine upgrade, it's pretty insane. It's going to, actually, Larpup, it's going to. I'm going to pass off this piece of fuel, actually. Because I need to deliver this piece of fuel. I kind of skipped ahead and grabbed some items that were on the first map that I needed to get over here for like further missions out because I was just over crafting. So I was like, maybe I should just grab some stuff while I'm here. So I kind of went ahead and did that. Don't really know if it's too efficient or not, but we did it anyway. Oh, I don't have enough space. Oh, I need gas. I need gas. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You were able to scout all 4 maps in Alaska in one shot. The F750. Yep. Yeah, that's why it's so good. It being able to haul regular trailers too is kind of crazy. Okay, so let's head out. I wonder if I should just blaze down through here. I probably could, honestly. I'm not going to, though. I'd say if I wasn't overstacked, I would. Yeah, if I wasn't overstacked, I would definitely do that. Just so I can control my balance. What's up, Anomics? Welcome in. Oh, there's a nice little tippy zone. Here we go. So we'll do this. Maybe not. Actually, maybe not. It wasn't going to be anyways. Maybe not. Actually, I'll bring the 750 down and take this piece of cargo out. Put it on him. He can take this piece of fuel over there. Yeah, we'll let him do that. Oh yeah, one of the pogroms. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Wait, is it? It's two. Okay, I have 2 package sand. Okay, cool. F750. All right, let's bring this down. Oh look, someone has mail. Yeah, I mean, like the thing is, the F750 is going to struggle with larger hitch trailers, just because it's going to. You're pulling a lot of weight. What's up, cow farmer? Welcome in. You're pulling weight. You're not really transferring it to your axles. So I mean, dragging dead weight without it really benefiting you in any way. What's a bit of setup for the 605R? Flatbed 2-slot trailer. I think it depends on what you want to use it for. Pretty much everything that it can do, all of its add-ons, it basically can do them very well, essentially. Oh yeah, it's great to clean up trailers and stuff. I mean, it can pull 2-slot trailer pretty well. I mean, we did that the other day. You know, we pulled, what I do, I overstacked its bed here with concrete slabs, and it did great. So, super efficient. Has good power because they upgraded its engine. But man, if you remember, if those any guys here that remember the first version of this truck, man, it was tough. It was tough to use. Oh, you know what? There's a scout trailer over here. I'm actually gonna like fill up real quick, or I'll just fill up right here. I do, yes. With the new Jet tires, I will, yes, absolutely. The Jet tires are going to give it like crazy lateral stability. I wouldn't say crazy, but just elevated. So I would use the race suspension now. Or I mean, even with the 605R. Honestly, man, you could use it as a tanker. You can put a tanker add-on and then to pull a 4-slot trailer. That's also an option. Let's go unpack. 2-slot trailer, 4-slot cargo bed, ramp platform with the 605R. It's pretty much whatever, man. It can do it all. It's unreal. Alright, Jigsaw, we'll see you later, man. crying overloading phobes. Yeah, overloading phobes, yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about that pretty soon after I deliver this. We'll talk about that. But first I want to get a grip on how everybody feels about this subject before I talk about it. So I think it can get very very heated. Would I ever be down to drive a truck in real life? Yeah, I'd be down. I think so. I think so. It'd be pretty hard. I think it'd be pretty hard, but I mean, that's everything when you start, right? Everything that's new. Oh. Alright, that is the last water tower that we don't even use. So, yeah. Actually, this is the one we do use. Hold on a second here. Wait, no. I think the one we use is right here. Yeah, this is the one we use right here for all the water. I either could use this one or just go through the gateway and choose one that's like on the road. Actually, probably the one through the gateway is probably faster. Because this one, you kind of have to go like, you gotta do all this stuff. You gotta go through here, down, up through here, boom. And then here, you just have to go through the gateway, and then boom, you're there. Alright, we're gonna do a little poll here. Okay, this is gonna be very controversial, and then we'll talk about it, alright? You seen vids, folks overstacking? Some shenanigans going on here, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do a little poll here. Alright, cool. Here's a cool little poll for you guys. You got 2 minutes to vote. I have 40 people in the chat. Give me 40 votes. 42 people in the chat. I'd like to hear your opinions on this. Because we're going to talk about something, actually, which is, kind of crazy. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it here. I'm gonna try to find this post because this is just kind of ridiculous, to be honest. And then I'll talk about a video that was just made. Depends on the modded truck, you suppose. Oh. Why is it? I don't want to see videos. I want to find this post. So while everybody's voting, I'm looking through Reddit right now to find this post. So I apologize if you're hearing stuff. I don't know why it's auto playing. It shouldn't do that. Guys got like 15 seconds. Get your votes in. Here it is, right here. Okay, so mostly everyone said modded trucks. Okay. All right. So now that I know a little bit more about my audience, there was a certain video that was posted yesterday. I don't know if you guys can probably see this. Yeah. It's based upon this post right here. So what SnowRunner opinion has you like this? Yes, you are all wrong. One of these, this post was taken from a content creator that's very large on YouTube right now. If you want to look it up, you guys pretty much can probably guess who it is. There's basically like 3 very big content creators on YouTube for SnowRunner. You guys can go look at them yourself. They made a video and it said unrealistic or it says not unrealistic or unrealistic on the thumbnail, okay? And one of the first points they made, this is while driving pretty much modded trucks throughout their whole career of SnowRunner, okay? That's literally all they do. They made a point that driving a modded truck is not cheating, but then they said that people say that here's their take. Their take is that folks say that people driving modded trucks is cheating, but then they overstack cargo with vanilla trucks. Here is why that conversation or that argument is just totally false, okay? I'm gonna say this. Okay, let's talk about this. No, not that. Tier list. Okay, so I'm gonna just bring this up, okay? Here's like a tier list, right? Now, I can tell you this. If there is a truck, if there's a modded truck out there that literally has better balance and better off-road capabilities than this truck right here, any of these trucks that go up here into the S class, which pretty much is like the Vorons, right? Or some of the Vorons, I would say, like Voron Grad, Voron AE. I almost want to throw the step up here in like the last. But if you have a mod that can produce better results than these and have better balance, and these 2 trucks right here are probably one of the best balanced off-road trucks in the game. If you have a modded truck that's better than that, because usually most modded trucks, their center of gravity is stupid low, okay? I'm not even talking engine power. So if you're making the argument that overstacking is cheating, but you're using a truck that produces better results than the best trucks in this game, and then you're claiming they're balanced, it's a stupid argument. I'm sorry, it's a stupid argument. Because here's the thing. When I overstack cargo, I'm actually taking on an added risk. Because when you overstack cargo, you make yourself that much more unbalanced. Am I correct? How many times have you guys seen me use unstacked cargo or overstack cargo and I flip over? Because I'm just taking on that much more of a risk. So there is no risk with a mod. There's no risk at all. Most mods that are created, they're just better versions of the trucks currently in the game. But I can tell you this, most mods actually created, I'm going to make one point, I'm not even going to make any points about any engine power. That's a totally separate topic. Balance. When you drive around in a modded truck, most of the time, you'll hit something that would flip a truck over like this or this that have absolutely excellent balance. And you will not flip over that modded truck. And then people claim that's balanced. And I'm sorry, it's just not. But the thing is, don't get me wrong, I love mod makers. They've made a lot of good stuff. They've made a lot of people happy. I believe a lot of people still play the game because of mods. And if you like playing mods, I'm not bashing on that. But I don't think the argument of a mod is not cheating when overstacking is. Because overstacking, I'm using straight up vanilla. I'm using everything the game is giving to me. I'm using, I guess you would say it's a loophole, but I'm also taking a huge risk in SnowRunner. So for the people who I would argue that overstacking is cheating, but mods are not, are probably somebody who's never overstacked with a vanilla truck. Okay? Because then it kind of shows me, because if you think overstacking is cheating, you honestly probably never have done it, or you probably have played just mods the whole time. Or maybe you just haven't done it. Who knows? So that's the thing. However, I'm going to say this. The person that made that video and made that claim, they've used mods throughout their whole time making videos. Pretty much every thumbnail they use is a modded truck. So that take is totally null and void. So I just thought I'd get that off my chest. I'm not going to name who they are. You guys can probably go on YouTube right now and look who they are. And yeah, we're not going to go into that. But I just thought I would bring that up because I think that take is just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, hope I didn't offend too many people. I probably get some unfollows here, which is all right. But that's the nature of it, right? And I'm not a mod hater. Okay, don't get me wrong. I don't play mods because it's literally for the sake of me trying to put out a product whenever a truck comes out. So the only perspective I have in this game on the basis of performance is from trucks like this. Things that the producer, the game developer put into the game, so then I know what truck I can basically have almost like a standard, right? There's a standard line where I know what truck produces what. Modded maps, I've played them. I played them and I definitely will play them. That's different. I would love to play them with vanilla trucks too. Okay, so I need to do this. I need to take this F750 and bring this down here. I think it's like, is it called data collection? Yeah. But, so this is the second one, right? Fuel, metal beams, spare parts. Hold on a second. Fuel, metal beams. No! Wait, is there service spare parts up here? There is. Yeah, saying overstacking cargo is similar to OP modded trucks. Yeah, it's just not true. You're comparing two different things. You're just comparing two different things. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, the capabilities of modded trucks. Honestly, man, I've tried modded trucks. I have had some friends that have let me use modded trucks. And I can tell you just from driving them, period, like they were upgraded versions of like a Paystar. And I drove them over some tests of just showing their balance, right? And if you drive a regular Paystar, you already kind of know it's kind of a tippy truck, right? And it gets even worse when you add weight to its frame or on top of it, in any case, right? But I can immediately tell its balance was just phenomenal. So there, right there, like it's just a completely better truck than it was. So, yeah, it's like apples to oranges. There's overloading and then there's ridiculous overstacking. I think the ridiculous overstacking, like, you know, like 15 metal beams, like on top of like a trailer, that's like, there's no need for that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's no need. Like, I would hate to pick up that stuff. Do I even have a trailer to pull some of this stuff? What I want to do with the F750 is kind of weird, but I want to do it. But I can't right now, actually. Guess I'm not going to worry about it right now. Deliver this, and then repair this. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab KRS Bandit. I'm actually going to take some of this fuel out of here. Nice, okay, cool. Then we'll just delete this trailer because I don't need it anymore. I'm pretty much filled up. Yeah, I do too. I find it funny. I mean, like, that's the thing. It's just funny, man. It's funny the people that and like most of the time, man, it's the people that love mods. And like I'm not a mod hater. I'm really not. I just think the game, you can have crazy success in this game without using mods. To be honest, man, like using a modded truck. Like, I'm not that good of a player. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that good. But, I mean, I'm just playing the game. I think it's fun to discover what a truck is good at, what they're bad at, and then basically try to play to its strengths and mitigate its weaknesses. It's a fun thing to do. What's up, Eric? Welcome in. Who are the big YouTubers? I think... Wait a second. East House. Delivered to the evacuee camp. Oh my. Yo, Extreme Storm, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Dude, this is going to be crazy. I actually need to deliver this. So I'll deliver this right here and do this, I guess, first. So, bad accident. I'll bring him back. Yeah, bring him back over here. Good day, man. How you doing? Welcome in. Is it hard to play the game? I don't think so. I don't think so, no. Well, actually, I'm gonna say this. I think it's hard to a certain degree. Alright, Anomics, thank you for stopping in, man. Have a great day. You missed the cheating talk, Golden. Yeah, you did, man. Yo, Achilles, welcome in as well. But yeah, Storm, if you need some info or some guides and stuff like that, I can definitely help you out. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna do support the local rangers, and I need to resupply. I first need to resupply my my truck because I'm basically out of repair points on this truck. Basically, let's see how much I got. I think I'm like, yeah, like 277. Yeah, I need more. It is a very nice game. It is hard when you start out, but I also have a YouTube channel that's set up for helping people out in a lot of ways. Basically, yeah, as hard as you want it to be. You won't even, I won't lie even further. If I could like mod in a patch for a truck with a 5070 and make a better engine, a little bit more fuel. Yeah, I think adding like more fuel to it, a better engine, I mean, that would be nice. I can't lie, it'd be nice. That stuff is, yeah, it's definitely enticing. Who said it's cheating if you overload a truck? I'm gonna say it's one of the big YouTubers. So there's three big ones. There's Tribe, there's SD1, and there's TC. So it's one of those three, and I can tell you it's not SD1 because I personally know SD1. So cannot refill your repair points from your trailer. Yeah, that'd be sick. I kind of wish I could. Honestly, I wish I could refill my repair on my trucks in the garage too. Or even refuel. Maybe, and just pay for it, you know what I'm saying? I would buy the base game and then just see if you like it. I would buy the base game, play it, and just see if you like it. But I think before you play it, I would watch a video that I have on how to navigate through mud. It's actually one of my most popular videos on my YouTube page. I think if you watch that prior to playing, you'll probably have a better time starting out than I did. Yes, you need to have all the contests. You need to have the contests at least done. You have to at least complete the contest. It doesn't matter if you get gold medal or not. You have to complete them. Nate is the only big YouTuber. This number YouTuber I'd recognize. Oh, dude, I wish I was big. Definitely not. In real life, yeah, you can't overload a truck. Yes, people would do that. Sounds good, Storm. Sounds good. But you ever watched the content because I felt overuse of modding trucks? Yeah. But yeah, it was basically I turned on that video because it came up on my feed and I was doing some stuff. I was actually doing some editing. I can show you guys a little bit of what I was working on. It's kind of cool. I'm working on a thumbnail for my new tier list. I could probably give you guys a little snippet and show you what it looks like, but I was working on that and I saw this video pop up and it said something about unrealistic and it was based upon that topic. And I just couldn't help myself. I was going to comment on the video, but I was like, you know what? I don't even want it. I don't even want to bring out any type of like controversy, or I just don't think people are open-minded to it as much. There's no reason to argue on the internet. Yeah, actually starting out trucks are a good way to learn the basics. I agree. I think if starting the game, man, if I could go back and tell Nate at 2020 in May, so I got the game in, I think like early 2020. Well, actually early May, maybe like the first week of May, because I think the game came out like late April, I think, 2020. So I basically was playing from the start. I think I was like a week behind. And yeah, if I could go back, man, I would tell myself just to hold on, don't go get powerful trucks. Just understand the game and enjoy it. They are actually going to fix that. Too quick. They're gonna fix that. Actually, that's actually in the works. I think they've been planning to fix that for a while. I know planning and doing is two different things, right? And I definitely understand the frustration, but it is on their radar, and they actually do plan on doing something about it. Oh gosh, do you see how much that costs, man? Wow. Yeah, there's actually a route that goes right up through here. And then we'll just pull him down to this logging camp, essentially. And then we got ourselves a fleet star. Along with a long log attachment. Yeah, they're going to. They're gonna make it right. They kind of have to be honest, man. You know, there's a significant amount of folks that play the game on console, and they kind of have to make things right there. Please don't get stuck. Do I use the biggest set of tires on the Scout? Yes, absolutely. If you're using the Jats, yes. If you're using the Jat tires, yes. But, I mean, if you still find it tippy, I would take the race suspension off and use the middle set of tires. But if you're using the Jet MS3s, yeah, they have... Yeah, they're just super wide, man. You play most games on PC? Yeah, same here. I'm on PC just with the controller. Yo, Norway, welcome in. So yeah, we're off to do some rescues here, essentially. That's the thing, man. There's a lot of rescues on this map. But the good thing is they actually have resupply points that I can go get resupplies. This has probably been the most resupply points I've seen on a two map region. We went from having no resupply points on Season 8 to this. What's up, Marble? Welcome in. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Decided to rescue the Dawn Scout in the Glades map. Outfitted with some huge jet tires and the custom lift. Yeah, dude, that sounds awesome. Okay, so. Alright, let's see here. How do we attack this? Alright, man. I will see you in a second. Yeah, the Dawn looks crazy with those huge jet tires. Only problem with the Dawn, man, is that it just so it's too light. It's too light of a vehicle. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get him around this this tree here. Now pull him this way. You've been binging my VODs on YouTube. Happy you got to see it live. Awesome, man. Glad you could stop in. Glad you could stop in. Alright, let's get him down here. Let's get him back to this area. Oh, it has an engine. Okay. You never used the Dawn much? Yeah, the only thing is, it's too light in its front end. So like when you're hauling a scout trailer, this is the issue with like very light scouts, right? Is like whenever they're hauling stuff, whenever they're hauling any type of scout trailer, and it's a light vehicle, that's the problem. It's like the trailer is actually heavier than the scout itself. And then like think about that with cargo. Okay, so think about using a hitch trailer carrying cargo that's heavier than your truck, right? It's just kind of a different scale. But also the Dawn, in its front end, it's just so light that it just kicks up. Its front wheels just kick up and kick up. So you can't keep your front wheels down. Like a good test with this, just take the Dawn up a hill and go from a stop and then just hit the gas without any trailer at all. And its front end just comes off the ground. It's hard to even stay on the ground. For you, there's too many similar scouts in the game. I think so too. I mean, they're bringing out trucks like the MTB, like the Rock Grinder, which is not going to be any difference. Like, and the crazy thing is, like, I have to review this truck, right? And it's going to be very similar to the Neo Falcon. It's going to be very similar to the trucks that are already in the game. Yeah, it does have a crawler suspension, but I played it the other day. I don't think it's too stable of a truck. The crawler suspension kind of like feels weird if your truck's not stable, right? It works on the Wrangler because the Wrangler actually, yeah, it gives you the feeling that you're gonna tip over, but you don't in the Wrangler because the Wrangler actually just holds up. I am going to do more truck tier list actually. Yep, I am. I can show you guys a little snippet here of one of my new let's see, it's one of my new thumbnails for the tier list. I'll show you. I won't show you like the heavy truck tier list. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll show you it. I'll just do this, I guess. Okay, here's like what I'm best music tier list. Yeah, I need to do that too. All right, so here's one of my ones I'm working on. So this will be like the tier list for the heavy trucks, essentially. That's one of the ones. So yeah, I'm just I'm in a place where I need to also think about my judgment on a lot of those, because I think the hardest class to judge essentially is the heavy trucks. The heavy trucks is going to be the hardest class to judge. Dairy best? I think it's up there. I think the dairy is definitely up there. I don't know if I'd call it the best, but I think it's definitely up there. Yeah, it just become add-on city for basically heavy trucks. So it's hard, man. It's hard to like judge them now. But I'm gonna have to put like a standard of how I judge the heavy trucks, and I think I've already kind of talked about that. That's kind of gonna be what I go for. Yeah, with trucks like the 49X in the heavy class, it does make little sense. Yeah, so like there's a lot of trucks in the heavy class that I don't think should be heavy class. And then I think there's a lot of trucks in the heavy class that shouldn't have add-ons that they have. So do you see what I'm saying? It's kind of hard. Oh, and I gotta back up. Honestly, man, the 5600 TS is a very good truck. It's despite its issues with fuel. I mean, its performance is stellar. It's stellar. We got ourselves a fleet start, guys. Ooh. Dude, check this out. We got diff lock. We got long logs. We might be doing some of this. We might be doing some long logs on highway tires here. Oh, could this be? Look at this. It's set up. The setup is here. Okay, next mission. Is it bad accident? Yeah, I probably have to go do this now. This is gonna be... Need to bring this over here. Okay, so I gotta get myself back to the road, essentially. It's a long, long way back. Wow, dude, this is such a mission. Look at this. Bring it back. This way, this way. You said the Dairy Series is an average truck in the game? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of them. I think Dairy Special is definitely up there. I think it's definitely up there as one of the better heavies, I think, in the game. Its pulling power is insane, especially when it's under diff lock. I don't think its balance is too great, but that can be mitigated by just using the MHS2's widest tire you have. The Dairy 4520, I think, is in a much better place. I would like to see a little bit more power than the current engine it has. That'd be great. Yo, good morning, Dr. Jones. Welcome in. But, I mean, I'm glad it did get an engine buff at some point, though. The Dairy Special's grown on you? Your favorite one in the band? It's a beautiful truck, too, man. That's the thing. The Dairy trucks are... Dude, they're just good-looking trucks. Yes, this is the Bandit, yes. This is the truck that's going to get dualies actually coming up in Season 12, so... This is another truck that's going to get a nice little buff. The spots in the cosmetic horns. Your favorite kind of cow. That's funny. That's funny. I like it, Eric. Yeah, it's just gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to judge, man. It's just a very hard category. I think every other category is pretty straightforward, right? Because they're all pretty much, they have all similar add-on capabilities. Yeah, it's getting dualies. This and the, actually, I made a video on it. There's a video on my channel. I made a video on this. This one and the Warthog are getting dualies. And then, yeah, of course, the buffs to the Kenworth W990. Yeah, this way. Actually, hold up. I need to make sure I have enough repair. 1100. Dude, is that enough? I think it's enough. I think it's gonna be enough. I think it's gonna be enough. Let's see. The Dairy 4520 and the Kolob 74760. What do you think will be easier to transport a 8-slot trailer with cargo over the mud? The Kolob. Kolob for sure. More power, more weight, more traction. Yeah, active suspension. Better ground clearance. Then Dairy is not good? That doesn't make the Dairy not good. That doesn't make the Dairy not good. You're talking about, yeah, I mean, they're two different trucks, but that just because one outperforms the other doesn't necessarily make the other not good. So like that's like saying, so like you understand this, Torpedo, that's like saying that the Tega 6436 is objectively better than the 6455B, because the 6436 has better tire options, and in some recent tests that I've seen, it has beaten the 6455B in mud with metal beams in Wisconsin. So just because it beats it by 3 seconds in a time trial, does that mean that it's not good? No, I don't think so. The Kolobs are just a very specialized animal. And yeah, the Kolob is a better truck. 3 seconds is nothing. Well, it's still beating it, right? So I mean that's like also saying, so the FEM, let's talk about the FEM, the new truck coming out in season 12. The new FEM is crushing every truck right now in off-road, going through mud strips. Okay, this is controlled scenarios though, controlled scenarios with mud surfaces on modded maps. And it's beating trucks by like 15 seconds plus, going through, you know, a minute 30 strip. Now are we gonna say both the Zix 605R and the 612 are now trash because they're getting beat by the FEM? No. Dairy will get stuck, not the Kolob. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can use the Dairy with the 8-slot trailer and still do a pretty good job. It probably won't be as easy, of course. I'll give you that. It's not going to be easy. But, I mean, the job still can be done. Fem is overrated for you? I don't know. I'm not in the mindset to just call a truck trash because one truck is better than it. So but I also don't think the the Dairy 4520 is like efficient for high saddle hauling. In my opinion, I think it's more specialized as a low saddle hauler. You didn't miss much, Frost. We're just still hacking away here, trying to do some repair missions. There's so many of these, man. There's so many of these. I mean, to be honest, some people say the collabs are overrated now because of, you know, the 605R, the 612, the Fem, the Kenworth. I mean, there's a lot of people that say that. You know what? Do I need this trailer? I don't. My friend doesn't like the collab. I mean, there definitely is people that don't like the collabs. But I think it's undeniable. Like, they're still good. They're excellent trucks. To be honest, man, there's a conversation on Reddit, actually, that people were saying that the 74760 has better balance than the 74941. And it just doesn't. It just doesn't. I've tried it. I've tried tipping them over. We've done it on stream. The 74941 is just a superior balanced truck. But I mean, if we're talking about off-road capabilities, yeah, the 74760 has always-on features. Yeah, I think it must be good in the game. Do I think we needed it in SnowRunner? No. We absolutely did not need the Fem. I don't think they should have added it to the game, to be honest. If my opinion is okay to use, I don't think the game is hard enough to be able to merit putting another super heavy truck in the game. We have so many of them. Big nose all the time. It is insane, man. It's crazy. Not a lot of people think so, but it's crazy. I mean, I've showed it. And I just crashed my vehicle. No, the flat face one is good, man. It just has more fuel, same engine, more weight, a little bit more weight, always on features, yeah. Collab is a great truck for what it's intended for? Absolutely. I absolutely 100% agree. That's why I think I keep the collabs in the S tier, is just because, like, even though they are older trucks, for what they're intended to do in this game, they do still very well. They still have very high sitting saddles. They're still some of the more balanced trucks in the game when I mean, like, stability. Yeah, they don't have the biggest tires in the game, but they're still pretty darn large. So, I mean, you put the collab to use most in Amore and Yukon. Yeah, absolutely. You have a list of trucks you want to pull the rocket with? You haven't decided what I want to use yet? Ooh, which ones do you have on mind? Yeah, dude, collab for Stars in the Sky is amazing too. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, like, back in the day, like when season 1 first came out, dude, most people that had the Stars in the Sky mission, they used the collab because it was like one of the best heavy haulers you could use. before the Kenworth came out, it was the heaviest truck. Yeah, that's true. So like here's another conversation, actually, Torpedo, which is really interesting. Is the Kenworth is heavier than the Kolob in the files, but if you add wheel weights, the Kolob actually edges it back out. But here's the thing: from people I've talked to that data mine, they never add wheel weights whenever they're calculating weights. So if I go to my little spreadsheet and show you guys like the weights, yeah, I do the same thing. So essentially for me, the Kenworth's the heaviest truck. The Dairy Special does great with the semi. Yeah, it does too. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let me... should I do super order or cement for the region? I would probably say cement to the region. Or why not both? Ooh, there you go. Wait. Yeah, give me this fuel back, dude. There we go. Give me that fuel back. All right. Now we have to go back down this way, guys. And I got to pull this thing all the way up here. This could be interesting, actually. Like, how do I say this? I think going back to like judging a vehicle. So vehicles in like the off-road class, I'm less concerned with if they can go through super conditions, because most of the trucks that can do that, they basically have balloon tires on them, right? Okay, so like that, I think it's probably more effective to judge the heavy class on how well they go through super conditions opposed to the smaller classes. Because here's the thing, man, like, okay, you can go through super conditions with like these tires here, right? But like in 2023, like who's going through that stuff? Like, just because the truck can do that, like is that efficient? Like, why would I just go around it? You know what I mean? Still being new, you get confused with the way some trucks are set up. Like, I want to use my twin steer more, but with the crane flatbed, can't pull a trailer on my... Yes, I can, yeah. Golden, I would actually use a semi trailer more than a flatbed or a hitch trailer. I think you'll get better performance actually out of that. I talked about this actually on my trailer review. Do I wish for a very hard map in year 4? Cotton, I think I'm okay with having a map that has some difficulty. Yo, what's up, Mike? Welcome in. I think they just need to step away from just adding surface layers that are just deep. It needs to go to a point where essentially it's more focused on the trail running aspect, and I would say keeping your balance with your load. That to me seems like a better difficulty than just adding a more where there's just, super snow everywhere. I don't find that particularly enjoying just holding down your gas trigger for a period of time. I would rather be very engaged on trying to keep my truck upright through like really tough conditions or just really bumpy, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you mean when you're using it without trailer, it's nice when I need to pick up too many things, can't grab a sideboard bed real quick. Yeah, that's the problem with the twin steer. It's just a very specialized vehicle. But the thing is, the twin steer is one of the stronger heavy trucks in the game. In the right hands, it can be, it's just a monster. Excuse me, guys. Does it make sense that the off-road Paystar can have a crane bed trailer while the larger White Star cannot? Yeah, I think it's just all for balancing. It's kind of the way they balance the game. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, I'm kind of feeling under the weather, so I'm going to be like coughing and stuff. Let me catch back up here. Having to scout a map and finding good routes is what makes the map fun. Yeah. But yeah, I think having, you know, what Jigsaw said was he said the first map in season 12 is actually kind of hard. Oh, you were saying the Paystar and the White Western Star. Oh, you mean the White Western Star? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think. Okay, let's go. First, let me turn this off. I need to actually just chill for a second. Find this route. All right, so here's the route. You just basically, we're gonna climb up here. This is gonna be so interesting. Or I probably need to go up here because I think bringing this through this station, it actually might be pretty hard. Especially when you're pulling something. This is actually gonna be a pretty hard pull, I think. Yeah, the twin steer is amazing. I mean, the trucks you got, man. The White Western Star, the Fleet Star, the twin steer, they're just... Whew. You used the twin steer with the large OHS the other day? Man, it's tippy. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's why a lot of people downgrade to 55-inch tires and then go the OHDs. Or you can go like a medium, go like in between the large tires, which are like make it tippy, but perform better. And you could just choose like a Jat, which is kind of like in between. Oh, you use a twin steer, then you recover? Yeah, that's actually... I used to do that a lot. I used to just basically just do one pull at a time and then just recover. Yeah, the low boy does catch a lot. That's the problem with it. That is like the main issue with the low boy trailer. Okay, I might actually switch down because let's go like this. Actually, I want to do this. I want to take a picture here. Do you have an ETA on season 12? Well, they said it's gonna come out late this month or early next month. So essentially early early February or late January. I would probably expect late February. Or I'm gonna say early February, sorry. Oh man. No, I agree. I agree. I absolutely agree, Torpedo. Yep, I agree. They produce much better off-roading trucks. I think because of that though, I think you see more configurations with vocational trucks or more add-on options in real life on American trucks than you do with Russian trucks. I mean, normally when you see a Russian truck in a video going through something, usually it just has a sideboard bed, right? But in the United States, like, you see a lot of logging trucks with, you know, long log attachments, loading cranes on them, dump trucks that are for like vocational roles, right? So I would almost argue that the American truck should have more add-ons and the Russian truck should just be stronger overall. But I mean, I can't change that. The game is as it is, and I understand why they made it as is. So sorry for spamming this. I'll give it 10 minutes before asking again. If you missed this, maybe question. Hold on a second. But do you think it's better to have the fuel add-on or van body add-on on the Bandit relative to a casual non-hard mode playthrough? I think fuel add-on. I think fuel. But the thing is, what do you plan on pulling with it? Or do you just plan on using it like just with the van body, or like, what do you plan on doing with it? Do you plan on like pulling another? Oh, that's great. I have to repair all that. Do you plan on like pulling another trailer behind it, like kind of like what I'm doing, but in reverse? Like a support truck? Honestly, this is a good support right here. The only thing I would probably say would be maybe better is switch these around. Here's the thing, is because this add-on only supports 476 gallons of fuel. If I had a trailer fuel tank, it's 529. And then same thing with the van body add-on. It's only gonna be like 850 or something like that, opposed to having like 1500 on here. So it's kind of like, just choose whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? They're both gonna be tippy. I would probably say the fuel tank's gonna be a little bit more tippier. The fuel tank's gonna give you better traction though, because it's literally a 12-ton cargo when it's completely filled. But I think the only tires you could use right now to kind of balance this out are gonna be the AMHS, just because you kind of need that balance, man. What's up, Victor? Welcome in. You just need the lateral stability for this, especially if you're gonna use this tanker. Welcome back, honestly. Yeah, I think with the AMHS tires, yeah, its balance is manageable. Still think you have to watch yourself, but it's definitely manageable. But you can see, like, I don't have a ton of grip right now. think it's pretty good. I've tested them a little bit with the dualies, and I think they're pretty good. I think it's definitely pretty good. Yeah, the crane kind of makes it a little bit more tippy, actually. That's the thing. But, I mean, the tires, the thing is, man, that the Bandit's in a place where it needs width on its tires. That's the thing. It just absolutely needs it. Which is kind of sad, but that's kind of like the state of what it needs. How does the TMHS compare to the AMHS? On which trucks have the Tega? The TMHS, was it ANK? No, the ANK doesn't have the ANK has the AMHS. So I think, so here's the thing with the AMHS versus the TMHS. The TMHS are heavier, and the TMHS are double the value of being for weight as weight is concerned, and they're also not as soft. So these are actually considered soft, so you're actually not getting as much ground clearance from these, and the AMHS are just a little bit stiffer. So you're actually getting more traction with the TMHS. So actually the Crocodile has the TMHS. Wow, dude, look at the terrain flicker. This is insane. Okay, let's do this. Repair. Wait, what? Okay, I'll just drive around. The Croc is pretty crazy. You tried the Bandit and almost sold it because it was just rolled it. Yeah, that's a thing. The Bandit, the Bandit's tough to drive. But I mean, I honestly, I'll still use it with the crane. But I'll use it as a low saddle. Here's another thing is people don't really understand, like, the Bandit can be really good with low saddle. Okay, I need to actually hurry up here. Actually, hold up. I need to do something. I need to mute this music or I'm going to get copyright strikes. 1 second, y'all. I gotta mute the music here while I do this. Yeah, or YouTube just crushes me. Nope, can't get in it, so I'll just take my fuel back. This is actually another little hard mode exploit here. Nice. Let's go delete. All right, I'll turn this on as soon as I get out of this situation here. You can tell the terrain flicker is like killing my frames per second too. Wow, that's bad. Okay, 1 second. Let me get out of here. Whew, that was bad, man. Okay, we're back. There we go. DMC incoming, yeah. Yeah, the crane's pretty good, man. The crane's pretty good. You need a Bandit 101 video? I have one. I have a review on it. If you want to check it out. You tempted to switch to hard mode, but I figured for my first playthrough it'd be nice to not be constrained. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Some games have no copyright music option for YouTubers specifically. Yeah. It's just those places that have the actual, like, songs from artists, like fuel stations and stuff like that, I have to be careful of. Too much of it, especially when they start, you know, having lyrics in there. That's when I get those strikes. No, there's a way to take the music out of the Twitch VOD. So what happens is whenever I upload it onto YouTube, they'll basically copyright strike me, and then I'll have to just change it. All right, I need to go back to the garage, or actually, let's go back to the garage. Yeah, I need to do this this trailer, the vibrator or whatever it is, the add-on. You remember the Bandit crane being a helicopter in early game? Oh gosh, that's crazy. Where does... Did I... Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Let's go MH9500. Take this back to the garage. I'll put that add-on on it, so then we can use the vibrator add-on. And then I also need to use the Fleet Star to do that the contest as well. So we might do something of those sorts. Excuse me. Did you try to play New Game Plus? I don't think New Game Plus actually does anything for me in terms of like difficulty. I think if New Game Plus had a way to dampen experience gained, I would be all for it. But I think the problem with New Game Plus for me is further restricting monetary value doesn't necessarily make the game harder for me. It's just gonna force me to just plan more, and that's like, I mean, I guess that's a difficulty aspect, I guess, but for me, I actually made a video on this as well. Like I don't think hard mode is hard. I don't know. I don't really... Hard mode's just a different... It's more of like a logistical approach to the game. I wouldn't want the game to be changed in a way to make the terrain harder. But I think... Because that'd be stupid, right? It seems less hard more than tedious. So it definitely is tedious. I don't know what's going on with these graphics, man. I feel like the frames are just like going all over the place right now. One second, guys. I'm gonna do something here. Okay. Just wanna make sure the stream's running okay here. No, I don't think you would suck at hard mode. You play New Game Plus as hard mode, but 2 tweaks. I resupply repair parts in the garages. That's good. I like that. Trailers can be sold back for half value. I like that, LARPup. I kind of wish that was a thing. I like that. Those are 2 little gripes I think I have with hard mode currently. No, what am I doing? Seismic vibrator. There we go. Hard mode is easy for you, that's why you started New Game Plus. Did the randomizer keep getting worked on? I don't think Naked Dave is going to work on the randomizer. No, I don't think I think he's too busy working on Snow Render right now, which is a 3D version of Map Runner, which is on the Map Runner page, so... Yeah, great minds think alike. was planning to update it after year 3? Ooh. That's good. That's news to me. Maybe after year 3 we'll bust it out. Honestly, man, I think the best map to start on, like if you were to scramble all the add-ons in the game, or all the upgrades in the game, because let's be real, all the upgrades are essentially in the first 3 regions, but if there was a way that you could scramble those across all the regions to like in an even fashion, I think this map here is the best map to start on, because you just get so many trucks here. It's insane how many trucks you get here. I don't know why my frames are dropping out, man. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna restart this game. I feel like something's up. It's like, yeah. Something's going on with the frame rate. You like the interior view? Could be a memory leak or something. Could be, I don't know. It's weird, man. My frame rate's like just dropped. And it was right when I did that mission. As soon as I did that mission with the CT680, I just saw my frame rates just went from like 60, which are like hard set 60, and then they just dropped out. It's so weird. Oh man, I should get some more coffee. I'll settle for some water though. Seriously, man, that was what it was. I don't know. It was like flickering like crazy. But yeah, man, I'll kind of explain what I mean with like randomizing the upgrades across all the DLC maps instead of just like mainly having them in the first 3. When I explain this, you'll be like, "Oh, I get it. It's kind of crazy." Finally got some snow here. Yeah, we got some too. Okay, so what I mean by this, actually here, what I mean by moving the upgrades around, this is actually would be a really hard thing to do. Okay, so you see how like Michigan has 21, Alaska has 23, Tamir has 24 upgrades. Literally, this is like 75% of your upgrades across. I wouldn't say 75. It's probably around 70 or 60% of all your upgrades in the whole game. So like, here's the thing: why we played the randomizer here is because the fun thing about the randomizer is finding upgrades, right? But if Naked Dave could actually move some of these upgrades out of these regions into like the DLC regions, I would actually start in Ontario just because the vehicle's found. It's insane. You know, you go from like 3 upgrades unlocked maybe to like, I don't know, maybe like 7. What if there's like 7 or 8 here? That'd be sweet. And then like, you know, same thing with every map. So like your upgrades become crucial, but you're finding more of them. Because like, why would I play Ontario first if I don't find any upgrades, right? Because I'm already kind of making it harder on myself based upon like, I'm not leveling up. It's harder to level up, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, push better upgrades to a harder region. Yeah, I agree. do still like rolling the dice though. I definitely like the randomized upgrades because like it just feels, how do I say this, man? It's heartbreaking, but then when you get a good one, it's like not game breaking, but it's like you really needed it. And that's kind of what happened last time is you know, we didn't have an all-wheel drive vehicle until Smithville Dam. I didn't get an all-wheel drive upgrade for any vehicle that I had. It was the Kodiak, and then I had to use the Kodiak as my prime mover with highway tires, and it was grueling, but it was fun, right? But here's the problem he has, is with moving upgrades across non-DLC maps to DLC maps, is you can't randomize their location. Because if you randomize their location, some of them will just fall into like a river that's like, you know, 50 feet deep. And then you just can't get it. Yo, Play Games, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Okay, let's go like this. Not Mountain Ride. Oh, this thing. I hate this thing. And this is why I'm going to reference Map Runner, so call me a cheater. Grueling and fun don't mix. It was fun, man. I had a blast. I think that was my biggest challenge I've ever done on SnowRunner. Is like a DK 64 rando, manually add legit spots. Yeah, that's exactly what he needs. That's what he said. You need to add spots. That's literally exactly what Naked Dave said. He was like, I'd have to add spots where this would spawn, where they would spawn. All right, it's Gold Rush. Okay, that's there. Okay, that's one. Let's go there. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Waiting for the Reddit post to say Map Runner is cheating? Yeah, dude. But hey, you know, overstacking is cheating, but using a modded truck is not. Gosh, man, I gotta tell you, the logic some folks have, it's hilarious to me. I'm all for having a good conversation, a good argument, but like a civil argument, but like that logic is so flawed. So flawed. Okay, my frame rates are good now. Kind of weird. But yeah, another game I used to play a randomizer on was like, let's see, it was Resident Evil 2, the remake. I used to play hard, the hard setting, randomize every item in the game. But the thing is, the editor who made the randomizer, they actually had to put certain items in certain areas so the game wouldn't soft lock. Because that actually could happen. So they had to like strategically put some things in some areas so that it wouldn't happen, right? Moving ahead to regions to unlock trucks is cheating. Ooh. I think I have a mixed bag on that. I got mixed feelings on that one. I think I have mixed feelings on that one. I can understand it. I can understand going there just because you want to get a good truck. I've done it. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's like up in here. You're guilty as charged. I mean, I think we're all guilty as charged. Wait. You know what? I know where it's at. I know where it's at. No, they're not, they didn't come out as like a progression. It just, that's kind of how I envision it, I guess. But I mean, like, if you play the maps, like, usually, like, you play them, like, chronologically, you're getting better trucks as you go. What in the world, dude? Am I going farther away? Am I going farther away from the point? I am. Oh no, I know where to go. I know where to go now. Okay, cool. I know where to go. I wonder if I can sneak through here. Actually, I don't want to. That's not a good idea. That is not a good idea at all. Oh, tier list of which maps give the best trucks? Maybe. Or travel to Alaska for the Hummer, the ANK. I mean, like, the thing is, that's the thing, is, like, I had no problem. Like, I started my gameplay, like, skipping ahead and grabbing trucks, and I felt it. After the fact, it felt bad. It just felt bad. That's my take, so... I don't think I really appreciated the game as much as I have now. What in the world? Am I going the wrong way still? Yeah, never mind. We're good. Like, if you think about it, let's talk about, like, vehicle progression, okay? Michigan, first map, you get an amazing, I won't say an amazing vehicle, but the Fleet Star is, if you know how to use it well, the Fleet Star is amazing. All-wheel drive diff lock, first map in the game, okay? Huge, absolutely huge. Then you get the Kodiak, then you get the Kodiak really isn't that strong at all, okay? Then you get the GMC, not that strong at all, right? Okay, so next map, you get essentially the White Western Star. You don't get all of its upgrades on Smithville Dam. You get its final on Island Lake, which is its diff lock. After, I mean, right there, the White Western Star, right there, you get a pretty good vehicle. We're talking like high B tier for like a heavy class. Like it's a B tier. It's up there. And then, you know, Drummond Island, you're getting, or Island Lake, you're getting a twin steer. Twin steer is super powerful, even in its stock state. Drummond Island, you're getting a P16. If you understand, the P16 is that strong, even with like not a super strong engine, because it doesn't get its final engine there, but its tire codes are simply amazing. There are just some trucks that break other maps. I usually go to Cola early to get the all-wheel drive for the twin steer and the Action, yeah. And you don't feel they throw early balance off. I mean, it's totally your call what you guys want to do with jumping ahead. But then, like, if you look at like Alaska, look at the vehicles you're getting in Alaska too. It's like constantly you're getting better trucks, right? It's like you have trucks, you're progressing, the trucks are progressing. It's kind of like it feels as though, to me, that it's like a natural progression. Yes, it is surprisingly bad with semi-trailers, yes. The trailer collision in the back is terrible. Absolutely. So to defend yourself, I don't 100% maps. So you just do a certain amount of missions, delivering four long logs by yourself. You also jump from map to map so you don't get burned out. Yeah, that's a good thing to do too. I heard a lot of people do that as well. So how about the KRS 58 or Mastodon, which you get as soon as you have a DLC? Should you use those when it starts the game? No. No. If you use the Mastodon and you're just starting the game, or even the KRS Bandit, I think you're kind of ruining it for you. To be honest, that's my take, man. That's just my take. 4,000 hours. That's just my take. But I mean, to each his own. I don't want to gatekeep anybody. Where's this gold rush? Okay, I guess I go up here. Yeah, okay. You're finally about to finish Black River. Would be fun to do your own rebalancing, adding trucks where you thought. I think so. That'd be kind of cool. Chrono, I would think I'd pull like the Freightliner 114 SD out at some point, just because it's not really a strong truck at all. It doesn't break the game. I think giving trucks some of their upgrades earlier, I would also do. Actually, we're gonna go down through here. I'm going to, yeah, this way, crossover, up. And I think, is it like right up in here somewhere? I think it's like up in here. I'm gonna have to look at this again. I think there's different approaches are all just great ways to add replayability. Yeah. You thought the Bandit was trash when it started because I keep tipping it. That's the thing, man. I think, and that's why I think it's great to play tippy vehicles like the Fleet Star starting out. Because if you can drive the Fleet Star with how the Fleet Star is supposed to be driven, after that, you honestly, man, like, it's weird. It's hard to tell. You only use the Zix for heavy hauls, then use the Fleet Star to White Western Star to pay Star for those smaller ones. Okay. New players should get just the base game and complete those 3 without any DLCs. I agree. I'm gonna be real, guys. I think honestly, I would love to have like a custom mode where I could actually do some rebalancing. I mean, like here's a good point. I think we all can agree there's no reason, like the Transtar, let's say this, there's no reason the Transtar needs to have its upgrade in Season 6. Where is this upgrade? Oh, it's up here. Oh, this is up here. Okay, so I go this way, and I crawl up. All right, back into borderless. Honestly, I move a lot of trucks around, I think. But I also like, how to say this? I like a challenge, man. I think, like, I've played the game so much, like, I don't think the game needs to get harder. I don't think like any maps need to be harder per se. I just think yeah, I don't know, I have my own vision of game balance. I don't know, it's weird. I'm not trying to gatekeep anybody, by the way. You play the Improv rebalance mod? Dude, I would love to, honestly. I think that'd be a lot of work. But yeah, man, here's the thing, I've played 800 hours after jumping ahead and getting good trucks and then using them in like a region that they probably didn't need to be used in. And I was essentially just holding the gas trigger down and driving through everything, not worrying about a thing, right? And I'm gonna be honest, like, it started getting rather boring. It really did. And I don't think, and I didn't do things like use my crane for balance, use all those like little tips and stuff like that we use now. I didn't think outside the box because I didn't have to. And Nate made me feel bad about using the, oh dude, no, Cotton, use it in Northern Aegis, man. Dude, I used it in Northern Aegis on this playthrough. But I also wanted to see how it pulled, right? I wanted to see how it would pull that trailer. Because I've pulled the trailer with the Tatra T813, I pulled it with the Zix, the 605R before. I just want to see how it would do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does. The randomizer does have. And then I think the XP slider would be a good one. Honestly, I think even if I couldn't XP slide, I would almost... I don't know. I think the XP slider is pretty nice. You play the game much different when you don't have great tire sets. Like, usually when you have good tire sets, like, you just, like, send it through, right? But, like, when you don't have good tires, like, you turn into, like, a tactician, right? You don't go anywhere that unloaded. You're constantly more or less in, you know, diff lock, because diff lock in combination with all-wheel drive is just such a powerful thing. Your progress is not as fast, but it feels good. Like, you're getting through things with a lesser equipment. It's just, I can't explain it. Yeah, making progression slower. It's kind of like what I did on my randomizer. I didn't even reach level 6 until... So the thing is, on my randomizer, I actually had to go to Alaska. I had to go to Alaska first because there was a mission that was level 6 for Michigan, and I wasn't level 6, so I had to go to Alaska until I leveled up to level 6. So I was on highway tires all the way through Alaska, or all the way through Michigan and part of Alaska. Oh gosh, please no. What's up, Xanath? Welcome in. Speaking of an advocate of the Fleet Star, dude, if you can drive the Fleet Star like Xanath, dude, right there. This man in the high range gearbox. To be honest, moving trucks and upgrades in the progression would be enough. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, like, think about it. Like, there's a lot of trucks, too, that essentially just get overlooked really early, right? Like, Zix 5368, Step 310 Echo, you know, stuff like that. And they just get overshadowed, right? And the thing is, like, I have a lot of folks that come in and I'll be playing a truck that they haven't really seen, and they're like, what truck is this? And I'm like, oh, it's it's like the Zix 3, what's it called? The 310 or the Step 310 Echo, or the Zix 5368, or something of those sorts. Like, hey, I've never seen that before. I'm like, yeah, it's a good little truck, because that's the thing, is there's so many folks just saying, go get the Tega, go get the Azov. And it's like, man, there's just so many options. Another Fleet Star high range enjoyer, a man of culture. Yeah, use the train so you don't flip. Some people see a slope and go, yeah. Yep. Knowing when to, like, let your tires roll out, to regain your balance in the moment when you're going fast, like, all those little things, man. And the thing is, I didn't learn those things for 800 hours, yo. 800 hours completing phase 2 back when it was called phase 2 and not season 2. So like that's how old I am, right? In the getting a little bit too long in the teeth here on SnowRunner. Should give lesser trucks higher XP modification and make XP harder to get. Ooh. That's a nice little scenario. Change should come sooner so I can play Alaska and run in the snow. Wait, really? Chains come at like level 12 though. I mean, isn't level 12 pretty easy? Oh, you mean like just straight up going to Alaska like as the first map or something? Seems silly to wait for a sun visor for the attachment at level 30. Yeah, kinda. Kinda, yeah. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I agree, Xanith. That'd be pretty cool. Like whenever all terrains unlock. Yeah, probably for whenever like all terrains unlock. So like some trucks get all terrain chains, right? And then some get off-road chains. I would say whatever your off-road tires unlock, then you just get them, right? Oh, what is going on here? I went complete wrong direction, but whatever. I'm gonna get some gas. Tatcher sun visor. There's like a little hat that says I got level 30. Yeah, basically. Honestly, man, I would have actually made like a talent tree for the driver, basically, to kind of like allow you to tailor things to your strength. Like you couldn't have all the talent points in like your talent tree for your driver, but you could have some. Like some would have like prerequisites, right? So let's say like this, like here would be one. Let's say this would be great. Is gain 5% or like 5. I would say gain 10% torque in low gear and 5% torque increases in low high, and then there'd be some type of downside, right? And then do something else like with like, you know, balance properties as well, like reduce the center of gravity because of something, like something interesting, but I don't even know if that could be even implemented. I think it'd just be cool, man, for like trucks that don't have like a lot of power, especially in low gear. Like allowing their low gears to be stronger, and then maybe like penalizing them in some other small way, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, or something. I don't know. It'd be cool. I probably could come up with some. First zone. Okay, I think the first zone's like over here-ish. I think it's like over here. Might be up in here, actually. Messing with the tire pressure would be cool. That actually is coming in, what's it called? Expeditions. Gold Rush, yeah, it's up here. Yep, okay, cool. Tire pressure and toggleable chains, that'd be sweet, yeah. Chains on a toggle would be kind of sweet, actually. Okay, let's go down. Go down this way. And then we make this turn right here. And up into here. And that's where the next point is. I think we do. I don't know if they're going to be able to add that whole feature. So like the thing with tire pressure, I think what it does is it increases your grip on surfaces, but then you increase your potential to take damage, I think. I don't need gas, I'm good. Or for like trucks that are super like inefficient, like there could be a driver skill that's essentially like improve efficiency by 10% but lose 5% of maximum torque. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for trucks that have bad efficiency, you can basically squeeze out a little bit more efficiency in some aspects, I guess. Features like manual gears, better mod support, Steam Nexus. Yeah, that's true. I agree, Dr. Jones. Like a little time, almost like a time bar that comes up for swapping chains. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Also, anyone that got SnowRunner 1 DLC should get something SnowRunner 2 as well. Yeah. Almost like rewarding, like loyalty, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I hope I didn't make anybody upset with with my thoughts on jumping ahead and getting trucks. Honestly, man, like that's the thing. I don't want to push too much of what I think how the game should be played. When it boils down to it, if you're having fun, have fun. I mean, I honestly think that there have been 2 events in my SnowRunner journey that have like spurred me on. Because I mean, let's get real. At some point, the game can get boring, right? It can. So 2 things actually like kind of changed my perspective. One was just kind of what I was saying about using trucks that you find, or not skipping ahead. That was like the first one. The second one was the randomizer. I think at the time that I did the randomizer, I was really getting burnt out from SnowRunner, to the point that I was actually thinking about like streaming other games and then just making SnowRunner videos on the side because, yeah. More sandbox options as well, yeah. Yeah, like those 2 things, man, they definitely like brought back my love for the game. That's kind of like why I think I'm just a little bit passionate about those. Can't stay away from that. Truck World has a demo you could try to stream on. What is Truck World? Don't get me caught up. Don't get me caught up. Truck World in Australia, but a demo is driving school at the moment. Oh, okay. It's interesting, but still needs work. Yeah, I heard there was another game, like it's called Beam, like Beam NG or something like that. People were talking about that as well. Okay, getting up to the final point. I wonder how far. Is it actually up there? I think it is actually up there. I think it is, yeah. Let's just go. Let's just take it. Just take it up. Yo, T the Protector, thank you for that follow. Welcome in. Yep, right at the top. Should be, right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Sweet. That's a lot of cash, man. That is a ton of cash. 12K just for a task. That means there's still a lot of gold here. Great news. However, because of the recent tragedy, it's hard to say. Get back to the issue anyways. Thank you for here's your reward. Sweet. Okay. Is there another one of these? I know it is. Data collection. No, it's like... Yeah, it's this one here. It's locked. Or I would do that right now. Let's get this back to the road. At least. What if it had an unlock system like World of Tanks or like War Thunder? Like a tiers? Like a truck is part of a different tier? I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be really cool, actually. And speaking of World of Warships, we might be getting into playing that, guys, if we can ever get done here. I feel like we've been taking forever, right? Maybe not. I'm gonna have to look at like the playtime for this map. The water is gonna take a good bit. What really annoys you is that the DLC trucks are fully fitted out with insane low XP levels. Yes, that is very true. The only ones that are really not is like the anniversary DLC. Excuse me. Oh, I had to stretch there. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. They're kitted out with crazy strength, right? You can wallow in it forever. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing, right? Pretty much. Oh, mountain ride. Okay, we might do this real quick. Where's my F750 at? Actually, maybe I was using the F750, I think, for something else, right? Yeah, he was going to be using it for something else. Maybe I'll get the Lodestar. I need to do this before I even start messing around. Where's the Lodi? It's available at something like level 2. That's insane, dude. 265,000 torque is available at level 2. Unreal. Unreal. I need to actually get myself repaired. I am like dead right now. Actually, I know where to go. Yeah, here we go. No, no, no. Yeah. Down this way. Yep. Go to that repair spot, go through that gateway, and pretty much, yeah, that's right close to where the that contest is, so. You wish you can get rid of that third lift axle on the Western Star 49X? Dude, there's so many people that have said that. So many folks that have said that. Or convert it to another drive axle like Barnaby's 49X tweaks, yeah. I can't say they've ever really bothered me that much either, to be honest. I mean, there's been some times where like they've caught me up on something. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's ever like really got underneath my skin. But they definitely can be annoying. I can definitely agree with that. They can be annoying in some cases. Here's what I'd say. I'd say at least it actually like moves whenever it's deployed and actually contacts surface, because the W990, yeah, that thing doesn't hardly move. Like if it's deployed, like your drive axles are like, yeah, it's not good. I think I've showed it on the review, actually. Why do I always put that point there? Only difference is when hindered when loaded over terrain, yes. And that, I think, is going to be an issue even more so with the W990, because it doesn't have an axle up front that's powered. So, yeah, that's going to be the issue. Great. Have I elaborated on the Reddit post in the last 45 minutes? I have not. I can talk about it again, though. If you guys want to, for those who haven't heard me speak about the infamous Reddit post. Yes, it's going to be so strong since Season 12, though. Yeah, it's going to be unreal strong. But yes, I can elaborate on that. Okay, cool. That's that. We're fixed. Okay, so I will elaborate on a Reddit post. I'll quickly explain this, okay? There's a Reddit post out there that has a crowd of people standing, okay? And then let me see if I actually still have it up. I probably don't still have it up. No, I don't. So essentially there's a Reddit post that has a picture of a crowd of people standing and they're looking at one person, and the one person outside the crowd says, "You are all wrong." It says, "Yes, you were all wrong." And there was a certain YouTuber who has a very large account, probably one of the largest accounts of the SnowRunner community, okay? And they put out a video, and on the thumbnail it said, not unrealistic, or something says unrealistic. It's a person that uses mods pretty much on every single one of their videos, and they drive around in a modded vehicle and they just talk. They essentially were taking and picking and choosing topics out of this post. And what they said was, they said that the argument that using a mod is cheating, but overstacking cargo is not, is a fruitless argument, essentially. And my response to that is, any truck that is a mod, if it's, how do I say this? Let's say I'm gonna have to just break this down again. We'll just do this. I'll just go into my tier list here. Let's go with this right here. Display. Okay, so the trucks that are basically up here in the S, if you have a modded truck that has better balance than both of these right here, because arguably these have the best balance in this whole class. Okay? These have the best balance. Now we're just talking balance, not engine power. If you have a mod that has better balance than both of these, honestly, to say that it's not overpowered is ridiculous. And then here's where it's like comparing apples to oranges. You're saying that overstacking is cheating, but using a mod is not. Now, I just covered one facet of why mods can be so overpowering, is because usually a mod they're just much more stable than these trucks here. Even if they're like a revamped version of this, they're just much more stable, period. They decrease the center of gravity, sometimes even beneath them, even like to the ground, where you can literally hit any type of cargo and you don't flip. Okay? So that's just talking about balance. We're not even talking about engine power. Usually you have so much power throughput that you never have any type of axle freeze ups or anything. However, if I'm overstacking cargo, saying that is cheating is so unrealistic, because when you overstack cargo, you actually make yourself that much more unstable. So how many times have you guys seen me overstack cargo and it ended poorly? I tipped over because I just couldn't control the center of gravity of my truck. It just happens. Even with the best of trucks, when you overstack cargo and you're going through things, you have a much bigger chance to overturn, because your vehicle's center of gravity, or you don't have an angle with your trailer. So that argument is just, it's not really a good argument to go in on and say, this is the hill I'm going to die on. That's the thing. So that's kind of like my take on it. I think this content creator is just somebody who straight up uses mods the whole time. and they want to defend using mods because maybe they don't like the trucks in the game, or yeah, maybe they just, yeah, who knows? But that's kind of like my take on it. Overstacking is at your own risk. It literally is. Yeah, try stacking 3 high with containers. Yeah, exactly. So like, while overstacking can be advantageous, now notice the verbiage here, can be, it also is incurring a huge risk, because you can tip your truck over, and if you're playing hard mode, that means, yeah, you're either recovering or you're going to get another truck to pull you out, period. So that's just not a good take. And so I think that folks arguing that overstacking is considered cheating, I think it's a really dumb argument, to be honest. In my humble opinion. But that's just me. So using modded trailers, I think is different too. Modded trailer is not necessarily making it easier, you're just carrying more cargo, you're making it harder on your truck. I do like modded trailers, I'm not gonna lie. I do like modded trailers. I think the semi modded trailers, especially with long logs, like you see semi loggers out on the road all the time. So like, I don't think that's too far fetched. I've seen literally, you know, a semi trailer with long logs on them, or just 2 sets of, like, I guess what we would call them as medium logs, hauling down the road. I don't find that far fetched, I guess. I'm not actually making the physics easier. I'm using a mod for cargo, pulling it. I'm still transporting it. You overload an 8-slot trailer in Yukon, you towed it with the Transtar for the memes. I like it, dude. But yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. I'm not attacking people who use mods. Mods are great. Honestly, the modding communities, those guys know a ton. Those guys are highly knowledgeable folks. And I'm not saying that the product they produce is good. I'm saying that I think people depend on mods a little too much. I just think that the hill to die on is not saying that overstacking a vanilla truck is cheating and a mod is not. I think that's a terrible argument. The devs could just give us a Game Scout tilt deck trailer to haul scouts. That'd be kind of sweet. But yeah, that's essentially my take on that. But I'm not gonna say who the YouTuber was. You guys can go find that yourself. But I just saw that video come up. I was doing some editing of thumbnails and stuff like that, and I saw that and I was like, dude, just doesn't make sense, man. And the thing is that that argument is, I've heard that spewed, that argument, so many times, and it's like, dude, it's not even a good argument. Like logically, it doesn't even make sense. Like, I would like to see somebody who just plays mods step over into a vanilla truck and do the overstacking. And just go do the overstacking and just see if they maybe could change their perspective. Because I've played mods, I've played modded trucks. I don't play them because I just feel like they're so strong. I really do feel like they're just so strong. There was one guy you played with who liked to min-max everything in games, and he felt like he robbed himself of some of the experience and knowledge of SnowRunner because he used Russian trucks in Michigan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did the exact same thing. I literally did the exact same thing, and it ruined my experience. Like, good thing I lost my game file and started over again, right? Or put deployable ramps on existing scouts. Yeah. There's some balance. I mean, there is some balance for modding trucks. That's true. But I mean, like most of them, like most modded trucks, like, yeah, they hardly flip over. And they have amazing engines. Like, and the thing is, here's why. Like, no one is going to play a modded truck that doesn't have superior balance and doesn't have an amazing engine to just plow through things, right? It's like, why use it? Unless you're like someone who is kind of like us, who like likes to see some type of remnants of balance. There are probably some out there, but I don't know. Why did Tennessee dismantle the Tennessee Bridge? I have no clue. That's a very good question. I don't have an answer for you. Does this come all the way back? Oh, dude. This is, it's crazy. And then back at the motel. Okay, wait. Actually. And then back here. All right, cool. Let's do this. I don't know how good this is going to happen. This is probably going to suck, but I don't really care. The IX 3880. It's definitely cheating. I don't even know what that is. It's probably the Wrecker or something like that, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest, man, I find it odd that people come out with reviews on trucks that use modded trucks more than they even use the originals. And they come out and give an opinion on trucks made from the developers, and most of their perspective is just straight up mods. So I just don't find that. Oh, I should have went down the other way. What did I do this for? Oh, this is really stupid. Oh, really stupid. $1 million horsepower max grip. What? That's the thing, man. Like, why? Is the game that hard that you need a mod that, like, you need a mod that hard? Just funny. Just funny, man. The silliness that human beings do. I mean, I'm sure it's fun just to drive around like madman. But that's the thing, man. I think there's a huge market for that stuff, and I don't think people would really play a mod unless it was, you know, it just wrecked things, right? It was stupid OP, although I loved the train horn. Nice. Okay, I like the horns. High range gearbox on a Lodestar, yeah. I mean, we're definitely cruising pretty fast with the load as is, but yeah, high range gearbox, Lodestar, You fly. Unreal. Unreal flying. I think I'm going to get gold still, which is pretty decent, I guess, if I can even get to the spot. Nice. That's not bad. 350? 350? It's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, we had a good time today. But guys, that is probably all my voice can take today, because my voice is just going. I am, yeah, I'm actually been really sick this morning, so I'm actually surprised I was able to talk for 3.5 hours. So I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you guys for not just bouncing out whenever I gave my take on mods. For those who use mods, if you're having fun, just use them, man. It's totally fine. If you enjoy the game, you enjoy the game. That's all that really matters. And I don't know. I enjoy the game as is, and if you enjoy it as is, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. Modders are great. They do a great job. So I don't want anybody to take this and say, "Oh, Nate's some like anti-modder." No, I'm not an anti-modder. You like how in the task they say, need to take down the bridge because it's not safe. Yeah, it's like, bro, yeah, exactly. Have you seen the ones in Russia? Exactly. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We will see you guys back here tomorrow. Hopefully I feel a little bit better, and yeah, we can get a little bit better of a stream. But thank you all for coming out and just hanging out here as we complete or try to complete this map. Let's see what we got left here. 44 minutes. We have 15-ish, 16 missions left. Yeah, we're gonna try to finish this stuff up before season 12 drops, and I think we're going to. So until then, guys, until tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be the time to show up and tune in. Until next time, guys, God bless and stay upright.